Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim, and it is another Loot Crate unboxing time. Are you guys ready? It's March, and that means it's the Primal Loot Crate. There are many like it, but this Loot Crate is mine. So are you guys ready to dig into this thing? As per usual, I went ahead and carved my way into the box early, and opening it up. Is that a goddamn dinosaur? That's a dinosaur on the inside of my box. How awesome! I'm gonna get to that in a second. They gave me a robot last month, and now a dinosaur. Anyway, so the first item that you'll see straight away off the top is my X-Men Old Man Logan Wolverine. It's the Metals Diecast series. I guess it looks like there were a couple, but I don't know which ones were available here in the Loot Crate. But anyway, this is the one that I got. It's Old Man Logan. It actually looks really cool. Let me go ahead and pull that out of the package, see what it looks like. Of course, it is taped. Oh, awesome. The tape was just flimsy enough that I was able to get it with my fingernail, but there's other tape on the side. I guess I just need to have my knife ready for shit like this, huh? Right through, and right through. Nice and easy, lemon squeezy. And oh, wow. Wow, that is a much heavier figurine than I was expecting. Let me put that down before I hurt myself. Get out of there. Get out of there, Wolverine. I know you do what you want to do, but in this case, I want you to get out of there. Oh, it's twist tied in. You dumbass. It's twist tied into the plastic casing. I'm sorry. I know y'all are probably hearing all of this package crinkling and rumbling and get off of there. I hate these little plastic twist ties that are on these. They're so annoying. Especially when you have zero patience like me. Just give me my figurine. Like so. So that's actually a much heftier figurine than I was expecting. It is a metal die-cast piece. It looks like it actually is made of a couple of different plated metal parts that have been fixed together. Let me come up here for some detail shots. So it looks pretty good from the front, and then you'll notice that as we turn it, that's where one of the seams lie, right along there, and then we go around back. You can actually see a lot of seams up underneath his arms and near the wrists, and right around the face as well. But yeah, it's a pretty hefty model. I'd say it's a good pound or so. It's pretty good. And it looks cool too. The only problem is, at least at first glance, it doesn't have like a base of any kind to sit on to make sure he doesn't fall over, which I guarantee you he's going to before the end of this video, even if I set him ever so gently up here. Oh, duh. Supposed to go behind there, dumbass. Yeah, like he'll sit there and he's nice and heavy enough to actually sit there on top of a box. But without some sort of wide base, I doubt he's actually going to stay there on the unstable surface that is this table. Anyway, our next item that you'll see is actually the t-shirt. Let's go ahead and do that number. The t-shirt for this month, sticking to that primal theme, is from Overwatch. And it's actually a Winston t-shirt. Hey Dan, welcome. It's actually a Winston shirt, and it says Primal Rage on it, because I think that's the name of Winston's ult, if I'm not mistaken. He kind of goes all ape on his bad guys, if you'll pardon the expression. Anyway, as is the tradition around here, we'll do away with last month's shirt. Get out of here. And put on this month's, which is, again, made from that nice heather solid blank that we like so much, and actually fits a little bit nicer than the other shirt. Now, the other shirt has been washed by now, so it might have shrunk a little bit. In fact, I think it did ever so slightly. And we'll see whether or not this one does the same once I put it through the wash. But initially, out of the box, it feels very soft, as per usual. Now, again, you come to the problem of the nice big logo across the chest. It basically makes one hard surface that splays across everywhere. So once it gets into the hotter months, which is going to soon, this logo is going to just stick straight to you. So I don't know. We'll see how well that works. But I like this shirt. I like the actual shirt material. As per usual, it's very soft and comfortable. And with my fabric softener, it'll be even better. So let's dig right back in. This month's Primal theme continues with a Predator bottle opener. That's pretty nice, actually. The bottle opener, oh man, I have some Mexican Cokes downstairs, which I could totally go get and try and... I'm gonna have to cut this out of the video. Hang on just one second. Okay, I'm back with the Predator bottle opener and a lovely Mexican Coke, which I am going to drink here in just a moment, as soon as I figure out how well this works as a bottle opener. 3, 2, 1. That's pretty nice. Like, the difference between something like this and say... Oh, where the fuck are you at? The Batman keychain, aha! This Batman keychain right here that's supposed to hang in your pocket, which you totally can't see against that black badge. But you remember the Batman keychain from a couple of months back that actually just damages your hand and pocket if you try and use it at all. You would think that the sharp metal edges of this thing would do just that, but not so much. And there's a nice little view of the actual bottle opener itself. I like the detail work. It's very nice. And it's solid metal too. Can you hear that? Yeah, here. Yeah, that's metal on metal right there. So, at least it won't break in half. Anyway, our next up, we'll get to the pin last, I reckon, is from Jurassic World, and... Do not touch the electric fence. Sorry, I think it's supposed to be whiz on the electric fence, but unfortunately Jurassic Park couldn't quite go that far with the joke, as Ren and Stimpy once did. But anyway, it's actually a nice metallic sign. It says, don't touch the electric fence. I think that's going up on the wall somewhere. That's definitely going up on the wall somewhere. Jurassic World, please abide by all safety and warning instructions posted on signs throughout the park. Proper attire, including shoes and shirts, must be worn at all times. We are eager to make your Isla Nebular experience as fully exciting and memorable as possible. It's actually a little ad for Jurassic, like the actual park Jurassic World from the movie. Kind of a nice touch. But anyway, last, but most certainly not least, would be the loot pin. We'll find out exactly what it does once we dive into the manual. But the design works nice. Such a happy little face getting completely eviscerated. He's just so happy about getting completely gored from the inside out. It's adorable. Anyway, so, we'll save the box for last. Why not? We'll make our dinosaur last. Oh, yes. Your keys. Did anybody actually do the mystery puzzle? Interesting. So, basically, all it gives you is the cover, which gives you a kind of a go to the website for more information, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4, essentially blank pieces of paper with some patterns and design work on them. Now, here's the fun thing. I kind of figured out the pattern based on some of last month's things. Did anyone actually go through and check out what this key thing is. It turns out it's kind of like an active scavenger hunt type ordeal, where if you complete the challenges before a certain period of time, you're able to get an extra bonus reward inside of your loot crate. I think we found that out when we read the book. But anyway, so for this particular challenge here on the back of the book, it looks like you might be supposed to take the bottle opener and maybe do that number and discover the room that it gets uncovered. And then maybe that corresponds to a cipher of some kind. You see, there would be a second example. Something like that. And so it's really neat the way that they incorporate the actual items from the loot crate into this puzzle work. It was something that I happened to kind of notice once I checked out the website and thought it was kind of cool and wanted to point out to you guys in this month. But anyway, so the Primal Booklet. Let's see what's inside. There's something ancient buried deep within all of us. Something wild, something primal. And it says exclusive Wolverine, Overwatch, Jurassic World, and Predator items, yada, 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 yada. It gives the brief description on the electric fence sign that gets posted outside of Jurassic World. And, of course, Overwatch, where you spray that thing. Oh, I knew I recognized this design somewhere. It's actually one of the sprays that you can get in the game. It's kind of cool. That's actually on this t-shirt. And then, of course, there were two variants on the Predator bottle opener. As you can see there, there's the old style Predator and the newer style Predator that you could have gotten. Now, it looks like I got the one on the right there. Anyway, and then there's Old Man Logan. There's actually three variants on Old Man Logan. There's Old Man Logan, regular like Young Man Logan, and then Raw Adamantium Logan. His entire skeleton was coated with an unbreakable metal called adamantium. Wait. In 2014, it said that a virus stunted his mutant healing abilities. Enemies found out and attempted to kill him. He tracked the plot to the Founder Weapon X program and thwarted the plans, but ended up getting covered completely in adamantium, which ultimately killed him. I don't remember that storyline. But anyway, there are the three statuettes. You can see that there is, in fact, the full adamantium version over there on the side. Full Metal Wolvie, as he's called for short. Anyway. And then there's the actual loot crate box itself. Yes, it is, in fact, a dinosaur. I'm going to enjoy making that into the lovely T-Rex that it's supposed to be. Then, you know what's funny? If they had turned last month's loot crate into a giant monkey instead of a robot, then I could have King Kong versus Godzilla in box form, and I would really enjoy that. But anyway, then it talks about here the actual loot pin itself. You survived the trek through the wilderness and your promised blah 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 blah. It doesn't actually tell me. Oh, I see. So it looks like the loot pin for this month actually gives you a couple of digital comics from the series Savage, which I'll be interested to check out. It looks cool. And the next page shows you a little bit from the Ludo community. Somebody wearing the original since 1986 t-shirt there, and then somebody else using their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shot glass as a planter, which is kind of a cool use. It's just sitting on my roommate's desk right now. And then, of course, the Mega Crate. The Mega Crate for this month was a Wolverine Blu-ray set of basically all of the X-Men movies ever. An Overwatch PS4 Collector's Edition. Ooh, that would have been kind of nice. A PS4, Jurassic World Lego, Predator Legendary Encounters, a Predator deck building board game. What? I've never heard of that. Anyway, and then the brown costume premium format figure from Slideshow Figurines of the good old-fashioned man himself. And so that is basically everything that is inside of the little booklet. Let's set that down and tackle this whole box situation. As it's usually the part that takes me the longest, I figured I would go ahead and save it for the end for those people who don't really care to watch this part. And so let's go ahead and splay it all the way open where you can see that eventually, yes, inside is a complete and whole dinosaur. And looking from the back here, I see that there's a lot of perforations, like right here along the tail section, where I'm going to have to pop that out. So let's see if that's going to be a bitch. And then he also has a little tongue. Come here, little tongue. There we go. Good little tongue. It looks like some of his razor-sharp teeth are actually going to have some jaggedy cardboard edges. But unfortunately, I can't really control that too much. Oh, God. I'm sorry, Dino Buddy. I got a little bit into your abdomen. Please forgive me. As fun as these are, I gotta say I prefer the ones that just kind of turn inside out and make a little box, a cabinet, or something like that. A scalable building that an Assassin's Creed figure will never ever sit comfortably on. You know, that sort of thing. Sorry, Mr. Dino Tail. It's gonna hurt in the morning. Now that we've gotten all that taken care of, and now we tuck it into the back of his little head. How adorable is that? And last but most certainly not least, I'm gonna poke him a little butthole. And it just snaps right in like that. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's my little dino friend. Okay, I'll admit it. That was a lot of unnecessary work, but that's pretty cool. That's very, very cute. I like that a lot. He's gonna be a very nice addition to my little cardboard family. All right. Sit boy. Good boy. Unfortunately, he'll never be able to actually reach Wolverine. Tiny arms. But anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. That concludes another Loot Crate video for this month. If you all enjoyed that, please click the link down below and get a Loot Crate of your own. And I don't really have an official link as of yet, but maybe one day, sometime in the future. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next month, and as always, see you next time. Bye.